Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played, well played.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rice. Now this could be a chance. Havertz! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Saka picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Havertz.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Havertz. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's got away from it. Can he finish? It's fallen kindly here. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Havertz.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. That's just playing it safe and simple. Eze really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gets a good foot in there.
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Bellingham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Half an hour played now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Valverde. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's made it. Tries a shot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham! Bellingham! That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Shot, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Zubimendi. And it's Rice. Havertz. And it's Zubimendi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So right back into the action.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's being shifted off it. Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Eze. Zubimendi. Rice. And here's Saka. Oh, that was vital. He's had it taken off him. He's chosen to go back. Havertz needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so...
And there's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Eze really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Saka. Looking for options for movement. Rodrigo. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great vision. Some resolute defending there. Rodrigo just eases him off the ball. Gyökeres. Now it's Havertz. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Courtois is there to clear. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Timber does really well to win the ball there. Valverde. And it's Eze. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eze. Oh, well played. Rudiger. Valverde.
This is the time you need that pace.
That ball looks a good one. Now it's Rodrigo. He's picked... There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a sharp pass. Pass somewhat off target. Rice. Eze. And they can counter here. Vinicius Junior. Eze. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 29.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Eze, number 41.
Gyökeres and Madueke. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zubimendi.
Number 6.
And here's Trossard, and he's found the way past, and he shot!
Number 23.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Number 19, Trossard. Number 8, Ødegaard. Number 20, Madueke.
Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alaba. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Gyökeres. Madueke. Madueke driving forwards. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Mendy defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! Deep into injury time! And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd does... And a header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Havertz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Mbappe is there and he can get that clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Out of play for a throw. Saka. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would have to highlight Zubamendi. It really is amazing how San Sebastian keeps producing these top-notch central midfielders for generations now. They're very hard-working, ball winners, but with some of the silkiest passing skills to keep teams ticking, and he's got it. He's got it all. He's never afraid to drop a shoulder and go through people either.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. It's a pretty loose pass. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Bellingham. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gyökeres gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Rice. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That is lovely. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little undercooked. Still goalless at the moment. Bellingham. Rodrigo finding himself in space. No way through, so back it comes. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's there to clear it. Rice. Rice. Oh, he's decent chance! Goal! Arsenal! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bellingham. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Rodrigo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Havertz! And he hits the net! They are purring, truly purring. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Gyökeres.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And that has put paid to that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Zubimendi with the slide tackle there. Strong running down that left flank. He's found a way through. Now it's Mbappe. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's not got that quite right. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could... He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's it, 45 minutes up. Some first half thoughts?
Arsenal really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Arsenal firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Gyökeres, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Havertz. And it's Bellingham. And they win it back again. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's been given away. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's on it, can he get away? And again! And he's really put himself on the line here. Arsenal have their third corner. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Arsenal get their fourth corner. He'll try from distance. It's anyone's ball now. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Eze being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Arsenal are 2 up early in the second half. Tchouaméni and Alexander-Arnold tries to pass it through. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quality ball. Saka. Now he's had a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 29.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 41, Rice. Number 10, Eze. Number 7.
It's made its way to him.
Coming on the field.
And the shot!
Number 23.
And he's straight offside.
Number 8, Ødegaard. Number 19, Trossard. Number 20, Madueke. Substitutions taking place.
Gyökeres. Trossard. That's an imaginative pass. And the ball is out of play. Saliba picks it up from the goal kick. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Trossard looking to play him in. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. 2 changes here, and both in the back line.
Well, it's quite a change in tactics and approach. It's now just about trying to see this one out.
Madrid cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And here's Trossard. Passing is crisp and sharp.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Brahim Diaz. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Taken back almost at once. Camavinga, Trossard wins the duel this time. He's having a hit! And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. And that has been cleared.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
It's a promising position.
4 added minutes has been
He
indicated.
is through here. Here comes the impressive jump. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's been hooked away. Lewis Skelly is onto this. There's the shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert Havertz! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodrigo might just make this. Well, that is one way to stop him. Zubimendi. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Kai Havertz. I felt a little sorry for him when he first arrived in English football, because I don't think he was playing in his correct position. And I know he was helped, but all the help in the world.
Chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nicely worked. Nice control. Timber, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Havertz. Calafiori. Now it's Eze. Oh, well played.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Calafiori cuts it out. And he's well positioned here. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Rice is behind this one. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Shapes to shoot! And no mistake. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well.
A terrific effort! And he's heaved it away. Oh, what a ball! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped.
Shot a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, great leap! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Gyökeres is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That has been cut short. Vinicius Junior. Out of play for a goal kick. Saka. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Crunching tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Madrid are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Eze running with intent. And he was alert to it. And he's quick to get rid. Havertz. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Alexander-Arnold. Some good work on the right flank here. Mbappe! Very nicely done. Gabriel wins the duel this time. Havertz. It's Saka. Looking for a runner. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Zubimendi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nice looking ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior, and the shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Arsenal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser, so this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Madrid get the second half going.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Calafiori couldn't squeeze it through. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Havertz. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Rice. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Zubimendi. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And here's Vinicius Junior. Has a look and plays it forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Saka. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well,
Shoots! And that is doing no harm at all. Mendy. Vinicius Junior looking understandably energised after his goal. Eze under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Pete.
And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 29.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 10.
Arsenal have their lead.
Number
Well, they've done the
7.
hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or
Number
even better, can they get
33.
another?
Calafiori.
And he's managed to get
Number
free.
41. Right.
Well, he got rid because he was
Coming on
under
the
pressure.
field, Number 23, Mikel Merino.
And it's
Number
Valverde.
19,
Excellent
Trossard.
challenge there, uncompromising.
Number 20, Madueke.
Played out towards the right wing.
Number 49, Luis
There they
Skelly.
go, hunting in
Number
packs.
8,
Madueke.
Erskine. Substitution.
Mikel Merino receives it in a good position here. Chance, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, good line! Deftly away. And it's Zubimendi. This is a promising build-up. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. He's hit it first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Saliba tries to clear. Cleared away. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Valverde shifted it to the flank. Carreras made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he welcomes it in. Oh, such a clever touch. That is lovely.
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Diaz. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And here's Valverde. Turns back here, probably the best option. Eder Militao. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ødegaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Merino. Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Bellingham.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Vinicius Junior.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, just a keeper now! Tries a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Arsenal have their third corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
We're up and running then. Now it's Gakpo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out wide, aimed beyond the defence. Timber's cross, getting up there! Upamecano attempts a clearance. Timber with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Hernandez. Barcola. Showing great feet there. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball swung in. Now it's Dembele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's De Jong. Picked out brilliantly. Gakpo! Goal, the Netherlands! France who take the lead. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the...
And a chance! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Tries to pass it through. Dembele picks it up out wide. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Saliba. Koundé. Some good work on the right flank here. Koundé's cross. And that should get the job done. Tchouaméni makes the interception. That's been cut out, well played. Cherki. De Jong. Now it's Dumfries. Chance, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's De Jong. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to belt it away. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's a shade optimistic. That's an imaginative pass. Barcola. And it's been given away. Mbappe! Big moment! Massive goal! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
France with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And here's Dumfries. This might spell danger.
Well, he's certainly...
That's it, 45 minutes up. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So, we reach the halfway point.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
The Netherlands really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Gakpo. Can he finish? And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And here's Gakpo. Good pressure, determined, intense. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And we have our very first corner. He's rising! And it's been hooked away. France are looking to go forward now. Dembele wants to run onto this. Well read, nice interception. Rabiot. Gakpo looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Memphis Depay is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's picked his way through. Good ball, good take. The Netherlands needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Gakpo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Hernandez with the foul.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 10.
The two coaches are
Memphis.
signalling changes here,
Number
both at the same
7,
time.
Xavi Simons. Number 21, Frenkie de Jong. Number 22.
Well, it's definitely the right
Lopez.
attitude and application,
Number
Peter.
11,
They've got to keep pushing.
Gakpo.
This is a really
Coming on the
front-footed
field,
approach.
number
You know,
9,
the interest value in this game might
19,
just take off from here.
Justin Kluivert. Number 14, Reinders.
Oh, that's a
Number
key
18,
interception.
Malen. Number 24, Robe.
Mbappe.
Substitution.
It's a loose ball. Oh, what a mistake!
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Oh, super ball! He's found the way through. That is lovely. Over to the right flank. Lofted in. And that's the keeper's ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Didn't quite work for him. Gravenberg. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Weghorst. Brobbey receives it in a good position here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Brobbey. He's cut it out. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Koundé. Koundé carries the ball down the right. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
They get a throw in. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 4, Van Dijk. Coming on to replace him is
Hernandez
number 15,
calmly anticipates.
Van de Ven. Substitution in
Marlon.
progress.
Pass somewhat off target. Conte. Can he spark a counter here? Weghorst. That's an excellent interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
The Netherlands really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Has been indicated.
Could be danger here. That should be it. That will be it. The Netherlands can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case.
great chance! Off the post! Tries a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Anderson. For Rice. Yehi. And it's Hall. Anderson. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham driving forwards. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Timber. Out of play for a throw. Kane. De Vrij gets across to intercept that. That's a sharp pass. That is good alertness. Nicely spread. Dumfries over to the right flank. Threads one in. And this is Depay. Dumfries has it in a wide position. Dumfries. Dumfries tries across. And it's claimed by the keeper. First quarter of an hour gone. Not the most accurate pass. Aims beyond the defence. He's beat, and the shot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And now the breakaway. Now it's Simons. Where it came from. Shapes to shoot! Paul clears it away. Rashford. Kane. Stones. Tries to pass it through, and it's made its way to him, and he's certainly on. Takes a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
The Netherlands find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Anderson. And it's Rice. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Watkins. Kane! Oh, that's a waste. Timber. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. Watkins. And it's Rice. Oh, cracking ball. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Can he spark a counter here? Searching pass he's played there. Rice. And Alexander-Arnold engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Gakpo. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Gakpo.
There will be 1 minute.
They need to
at a
play this
time.
quicker in transitions like this.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Guehi calmly anticipates. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
The Netherlands are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Back on the way then. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Simons is having a shot! No way through there. Rashford.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Anderson. Now it's Kane. Rice. Rice unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Simons. And he's picked out the run. And he's managed to get free. Chance, surely! Well taken goal. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 10.
So we have movement on
Memphis.
both benches.
Coming on the
Things
field
looking
is
so easy, almost
number
too easy
24,
here.
Brave.
That dugout
Substitution
has
in
had
progress.
some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Gakpo being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. The Netherlands couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, that pass isn't the best. Timber. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Gakpo. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he latch on to this? Rice. The Netherlands still have the cards to affect this game. Palmer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's worked it through. Xavi Simons finding himself in space. And a chance!
Substitution for Netherlands.
All he
Number
needs to do
7,
is to place this
Xavi
between the
Simons.
goalposts and basically
Number
let them attack it.
22, Dumfries. Number 3, Tango. Number 21,
That should get the job done.
Number 11,
Gravenberg.
Gakpo. Coming on the field.
And now they can
Number
spring out of
19,
defence.
Justin Kluivert. Number 18,
He cuts out the supply.
Mullen. Number 5,
Eze.
Ake. Number 14, Reinders. Number
Marlen.
9,
It's
substitution.
a shade optimistic. Marlen is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Eze. Robbie. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is a great pick out. He has found a way through. And the shot! Now who's going to be first to this? This time surely! And that has faded wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. And that's a dangerous ball. Yehi. Palmer.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Eze running with the ball. And he's running through. He came in hard, very hard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kluivert! Cleared without hesitation. Knocks it into space. Now it's Kluivert. Alexander-Arnold. Palmer. Can he get it through? This looks promising.
Has been indicated.
Nicked it back. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gordon. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Today that smoking is only allowed.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.